To match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Ben Brown. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
And he lays down a bunt. Corner, the flip, but he beats it out.
He beats the throw.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this three-game series. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. Corner. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 6 in this. Series so far. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Close, but call the ball. Ball one.
Ball.
Fastball is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
3-1 is on the way. And a swing and a miss there.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it.
back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Zach Littell. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
In half up to him. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses. Ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Young under it. And there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Upstairs.
No, that's up.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bush, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Alex Bregman sends it out. His first homer of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Foul ball.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Pete Crow Armstrong in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball low.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 down, nobody on. That misses
Ball
the zone.
outside.
And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. 1-0. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
Stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
And that one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball out.
Outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Comebacker to the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the second, James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
That's the ball. Outside.
First pitch misses. And a foul ball. Swings through that. Fastball is outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 14.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on the move. Pitch
ball.
misses. And the throw bounces. Tag out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down looking. Nationals go quietly, and they're down. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Hey!
The 0-2.
No, that's out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. No. question about this one. It's out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His first homer of the year. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Cubs had 2 on this homer. We played 2 full. You're watching Nationals baseball. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Corner. He's safe on with a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Runner goes again.
That's
in
the ball.
The dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Man at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a curve is down and in. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Nats lineup turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Right.
Ball. Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. Stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop. Strike 3. Here at Wrigley Field. Well, Singy, he came in fresh off an outstanding outing, but today hasn't been easy.
Yeah, he's been grinding it out so far, Boog, but still a ways to go in this one.
Bush batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Ground ball right side. Garcia steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
2 hits for him in this one. Both were extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Suzuki
That
takes
missed.
a
That's
ball
the ball
as he stands in for the second time. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. There's a strike.
Outside, ball.
That one in the
That's
dirt
the ball.
and gets away. No advance, though. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out towards right center field. Wood on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
On the ground to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And first offering is fouled off. The Nats trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go
Ball.
right here.
Outside.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Suzuki takes it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Up the middle. Throws to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location He just guessed wrong.
Nope.
Misses
ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Moises Ballesteros struck out swinging his first time.
Ballesteros.
Close,
Nope,
but call
ball.
the ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Hold on, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. Already been started, we all just need to finish.
Well, these Nats looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses. Now 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for
What you
this
got?
offense, no doubt.
No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Drew Millen.
Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe. Man at second. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. That's out number 2. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because
On the mound now, Jacob Webb, ready to make his season debut. The batting order turns over. At the plate, Jacob Young. Popped up. And a foul ball. Strike two. Tennant off of first with 2 away.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Here's a 1-2.
That's inside. That's a ball.
And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Luis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So a run on 1 hit. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dansby Swanson digs in now.
Inside, ball. Hee-haw! No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Outside low. And the count's full. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch,
that missed. That's
just
the ball.
Misses.
No, ball.
Happ lays
That's ball
off.
down.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one at the knees for a strike. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
They'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Stepping in, Michael Busch.
Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Bounced up the middle. Abrams. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Luis Garcia. In for the Nationals. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Palencia also getting ready.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Meade now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Webb, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side.
Leading up.
Now it's Alex Bregman, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Perales. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing. It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Out to short. Abrams gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Crow Armstrong in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Off the mark
That's a ball.
there. Ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses,
Ball.
and it's 3-2. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. On the ground to short. Abrams tosses to first. Out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. And the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. Give a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Thielbar in the game for the first time this season. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
The left fielder of the Colts, Jalen Lyle.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Millis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2. Nunez waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now
pitching change here, Jake Irvin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And
that's foul.
Foul ball. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Carson Kelly takes it deep. His first homer of the year. And that one popped in the air, left field. One down.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second.
Nope, ball. Ball.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have them.
Here comes the manager. Gus Varland taking over on the mound. This is his first appearance of the season. Way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Swing and a miss. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 rounds. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to begin the 8th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Fun attempt. Popped up. Thielbar takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Time call.
Timeout.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Brady House looking to start something with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The Cubs leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. Hack settles under this one. 2 away. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see Jordan Wicks on a pitch out of the pen here, getting ready to make his season debut. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. 1 for 3. Short of the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Bunting for a hit. To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball.
That's in.
That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So
Take your base.
Walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
He swings and fouls one off.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 2-2. And that just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Nico Horner. That one misses, and it's 1-0. That's to third. Goes to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground to third. That's a base hit as a run scores. So a man at first. Now here is Moises Ballesteros. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run blast.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-0. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Manager out of the dugout. Max Kranick will take over here. This is his third time out this year. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope, ball.
Uh-oh.
Base hit.
Back batters hit by a pitch now.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Nope, ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hee-haw.
Swings through that one. That's outside. And the count's even at 2. Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 round on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the 9th.
Time up.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Joey Weimer. Towards first, Busch. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. Going. And they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
1 down. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Curtis Mead.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Wicks, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. That one fouled hard the other way. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Struck him out swinging. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, James Wood.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes
Ball
the slump
outside.
even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
10-2 the final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Much colder than before.